Hey guys, Casper here with a Twitter update for you guys. Basically, going over what I have been posting on Twitter today, but also what I've been retweeting. Just like a 10-minute video for you guys to listen to while you do whatever cooking and all that good stuff. So, um, let's dive straight into the business here. Let's dive straight into business. We will cut that off. By the way, I'm a little bit under the weather, so my voice again is a little bit iffy. So if you're wondering, that's the reason why. I just released here again. You can find this on YouTube, on the Substack, or here on X. Like an update here the day before the Bank of Japan is going to raise rates. Last time they did that, the markets didn't take it well. But again, I think they raised 0.5% last time, if I'm not mistaken. And this time around, the consensus is 0.25. Even better here, I just talked with Borak on uranium, ETFs and stocks. Again, trading channel, by far one of the best guys in this whole domain when it comes to channels, trend lines, parallel channels and all that. Absolutely fantastic. And he is turning bullish on uranium again. And it doesn't take much really for the ETF to break out big time. And at that point in time, even more bullish, right? So not too bad finally for the uranium. Hopefully it continues. Also a video here on the Substack or YouTube, 10 of the biggest gold miners. Some of these looks amazing. And yeah, I think there are 3, 4 of these guys, if I'm not mistaken, that looks insanely good. The same number, they clearly is underperforming, so I wouldn't be participating in those. But some of these guys, big players, $50 billion market cap companies, you shouldn't be afraid of dilution at that point in time. That is for sure. So again, and there are tremendous upside in my opinion, when and if they start to move. Here we have the rock bottom entries. That is, PAL. So this is, palladium and platinum. And what we can see is basically, which is also my view, that we are back into like a 14-year key resistance zone here, somewhere around, 850 to like 900, depending. And this hole here, he's on the monthly here, but that is actually, like a head and shoulders bottom here. And I'm currently long on palladium because we had a little wedge break in here. You can't see that, by the way. So I do think we're going to go way higher here for palladium. The measured move is actually somewhere decently close to 2K. Would you believe it? PDN here, this is the, again, uranium. To me here, that little arrow, by the way, is something that I drew a long time ago upon that retest, and we're well on the way. Beautiful. Again, if you only have to have one trend line on, basically, you have the main golden here, 1, 2, 3, touching it 1,000 times, finally breaking out, testing within a blue bull flag. What's not to like, really? I mean, what is not to like? It looks really good for palladium, excuse me, paladin energy. Long-term chart also. Remember that this is 20 years. So, I mean, it's not this is not just 1 week. This is 20 years. So it definitely, again, patience, guys. You need patience. I tried to do a ratio between the U.UN divided by gold. Again, similar-ish vibes. Is basically we're in this whole bull flag, sitting on top of a long-term golden trend line. It doesn't take much to break out here. I really hope it does because we are quite clear on the upper green. And if that is the case, we're going to break out here. Until proven otherwise, this is a major breakout, back test, retest, and we're going to go higher to the green there in favor of this broad physical uranium trust. Again, here URC divided by URNM. You can see here that basically ever since we, the URNM, got intercepted here. UEC has been outperforming that ETF, and that is extremely bullish to have a stock outperforming the URNM for quite some time. Flagging here just below the golden rail here, or the yellow rail, and very close to after we tag the blue here. So we need this one to break to the upside, take out the yellow, take out the blue, and then you have a ton of upside. But for now, it is still consolidation where neither, again, to some degree, the URNM is outperforming, but neither is kind of doing anything. So, but that doesn't mean that you should sell UEC compared to the URNM. GDX here, breakout, backtest, a little bit deep here. Again, it's if it holds here and we start to rally, I mean, we are within that whole yellow uptrend, and we could see, depending on how we get there, like 70. And we are now at roughly 30, 35, 37. So a double here in the overall major gold mining ETF. For it to really run, you have to take out the triangle high there and the high over there. They are very much in line. So that is kind of like the horizontal resistance. I think it's at like 44 plus minus. Then you have this whole cup and handle there in the making, and you could actually go way higher in the gold miners. But again, we needed to hold here. And for now, again, it looks like it's doing a great job. A post here that I've written here on 4 uranium stocks. These are also covered, most of them by Borak. So again, check out his view, but also members, 10 hours ago, they got an update. A post just showing some of these stocks and where to get in if we get the breaks and all that and the potential targets. I mean, some of them look fantastic. Oklo we bought heavily. FUU is potentially about to break out big here. ISO is also a very clean chart, so I love that one. And then I will go with this one here at the end. And again, it's not the gold price that is going up. It is the purchasing power of fiat that is dropping. Gold is up roughly 33%. Again, that could be a bit over, a bit under. I can't remember exactly, but I think 33% is a pretty good guess. Think about this. They are stating 2 to 3% CPI, right? But there's a reason that on average gold goes up roughly 10% year on year, on average, right? And that is the true overall inflation when we talk inflation in commodities, in stocks, in what's it called, in real estate, in whatever. That is the overall inflation. And by the way, that is only going higher. So I think that's nice to understand that again, gold is a perfect mirror of inflation, and the guys in charge are saying, "Hey, we are only having like 2% per year." Yeah. Again, typically you can actually take their numbers and multiply by 2. That is actually a rough good estimate. So I think that is all for you guys. I don't have much more. Yeah, that's it. That is everything that I have for you. Have an amazing day, and remember, Bank of Japan rate decision tomorrow. Consensus is 0.25. If they go 0.5, I mean, the markets could be puking like it did, like half a year ago when they raised rates also. The yen carry trade could be coming back at, like a 2.0 kind of thing. So, guys, I will go to bed and rest my voice here and try to get better. Have an amazing day, and we will see you tomorrow on the last trading day of this week. Cheers, guys. Bye.